Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine. Yesterday we have studied about oogenesis and the differences between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Today let us discuss about menstrual cycle. What is menstrual cycle? It is the reproductive cycle that operates in primate female. So what are the examples for primate female? One is human beings, monkeys and apes. So the reproductive cycle that operates in a primate female is called menstrual cycle. So the first menstrual cycle that starts or that begins at the puberty period is called the menarche. The first menstruation that begins at the puberty period is called a menarche. In human being, this cycle repeats at an average of 28 or at an interval of 28 or 29 days. So it repeats once in a month's time. So it is called as menstrual cycle. This menstrual cycle consists of different phases. The first phase is called the menstrual phase. Second phase is called follicular phase. Third one is called ovulatory phase. And the fourth one is called as luteal phase. So menstrual cycle consists of first one menstrual phase, second is follicular phase, third is luteal phase, and then comes third is ovulatory phase, and then comes the luteal phase. The entire menstrual cycle is under the hormonal control. Here two different hormones of ovary, that is estrogen and progesterone of ovary, LH and FSH of anterior pituitary plays a vital role in this cycle. So first phase is which one? Menstrual phase. So this phase normally lasts for 3 to 5 days time. So what happens during this time? During this time, the level of progesterone and estrogen will be less. The endometrial lining, you have studied, uterus consists of 3 layers. Outer layer, how will you call? Good, perimetrium. Middle one is mesometrium, or it is called myometrium. Inner one is called as endometrium. So when you are studying about uterus, you have studied that endometrium is glandular and it helps in menstrual cycle. So during menstrual cycle, that is during the menstrual phase, the endometrial lining of the uterus and the blood vessels ruptures or splatters off, and that comes out through the vagina. And the menstruation occurs when the ovum is not fertilized. But absence of menstruation may not be an indicative of pregnancy. Sometimes the menstruation fails either because of stress or because of poor health also. So menstrual phase lasts for how many days? 3 to 5 days. During this time, the level of progesterone and estrogen decline. The endometrium, that is the innermost layer of the uterus, which is glandular in nature, and the blood vessels of this layer slatters off and it comes out through vagina. Menstruation occurs when the ovum is not fertilized, but lack of menstruation cannot be, or it may not be, an indicative of pregnancy. Sometimes menstruation fails because of ill health or because of stress also. The second phase is called the follicular phase. During this phase, the anterior pituitary or adenohypophysis releases luteinizing hormone as well as FSH. It secretes LH and FSH. And these two hormones stimulate the follicular development. Yesterday you have studied ovary consists of primary follicle, secondary follicle. So for the follicular development, the FSH hormone is very, very essential. These follicles, the growing follicles, releases estrogen also. So in this phase, the primary follicle in the ovary grow and it became the Graafian follicle. As follicular development occurs, this phase is called as follicular phase. And this is also called as proliferative phase. The follicular phase is also called which one? Proliferative phase. Why it is called proliferative phase? During this phase, the endometrium, the cells of the endometrium divides or it proliferates. That is why the phase is called proliferative phase. One is follicular development occurs, so it is of follicular phase. Another one is the endometrial cells divide or it proliferates, so it is called a proliferative phase also. The changes in the ovary of the uterus are due to changes in the ovarian hormone as well as due to changes in the anterior pituitary hormone, that is LH as well as FSH. Now the third phase is called the ovulatory phase. It occurs during the middle of the cycle. That is, the cycle is for 28 days. So ovulatory phase normally occurs on the 14th day of the cycle. So it occurs on the mid period. Here both the luteinizing hormone as well as the FSH reaches the peak level. These two hormones are at a very, very high level. This phenomena is called as LH surge. So because of the influence of these hormones, the Graafian follicle ruptures and then it releases the female gamete or ovum. The process is called as ovulation. So ovulatory phase occurs on the mid of the cycle, that is 14th day. During this cycle, both LH and FSH reaches their higher level, that is it reaches the peak level. Under the influence of this hormone, the Graafian follicle ruptures and releases the ovum. The process is called ovulation. Now the next phase is called as luteal phase. So after ovulatory phase, the ruptured Graafian follicle forms a yellow colored mass called as corpus luteum. Which one is forming? After the release of the ovum, the ruptured Graafian follicle is forming an yellow colored structure called corpus luteum. And which hormone it secretes? It secretes progesterone. This progesterone is very essential for the maintenance of the endometrium, because such a thick endometrium, a well-maintained endometrium is essential for the process of implantation of the fertilized ovum. If at all fertilization occurred, the fertilized ovum should be attached with the endometrium. That is called as implantation. So for this, the endometrium should be thick enough and it should be maintained. So for this maintenance purpose, which hormone is essential? Progesterone is essential. Suppose if fertilization has not occurred, so in the absence of the process of fertilization, the blood vessels of the endometrium slatters off and that leads into menstruation. So fourth phase is called the luteal phase. Once the Graafian follicle releases the ovum, the ruptured Graafian follicle is called the corpus luteum that secrete progesterone. The role of progesterone is to maintain the thickness of the endometrium in anticipation of fertilization process. But if fertilization fails to occur, then the blood vessels of the endometrium slatters off and it comes out through vagina. That is, it leads to menstruation. So here you can see menstrual cycle consists of, first is menstrual phase 3 to 5 days, second is follicular phase 6 to 13 days, 14th to 15th day ovulatory phase, 15 to 28 days luteal phase. Now here you can see what are the hormones involved. First phase, the progesterone as well as in the first phase the progesterone as well as estrogen decline, whereas during follicular phase LH and FSH increases. During ovulatory phase LH surge occur. LH surge means the level of LH and FSH reaches peak level, and during luteal phase progesterone level increases. So what changes occur? During menstrual phase blood vessels of endometrium ruptures and it comes out through vagina. Second is follicular phase. What is the other name? Very good. It is called as proliferative phase, during which follicles undergo maturation. The follicles are undergoing maturation. The endometrial cells undergo proliferation. Third one is ovulatory phase. Graafian follicle rupture and releases the ovum. Luteal phase, the thickness of the endometrium increases due to the secretion of progesterone by means of corpus luteum. Here you can see a graphical representation of the entire process of menstrual cycle. At the end, days are given. First is of menstrual phase, the endometrium, the thickness of the endometrium decline, and here you can see the next phase, that is of follicular phase, starting from 6 to 13 days. Then comes the ovulatory phase and luteal phase with the level of a hormone. Can you see here the yellow color structure? This is the corpus luteum. Here Graafian follicle ruptures and releases the ovum, and this is the Graafian follicle. Can you see here that this is the first one is primary follicle, secondary follicle, tertiary follicle, and then comes Graafian follicle, then corpus luteum. Then the corpus luteum is secreting which hormone? Progesterone. So the entire process of menstrual cycle is under ovarian hormone as well as under pituitary hormone. Now next one is about the menopause. In case of human being, the menstrual cycle permanently stops around the age of 50 years. This is called menopause. So today you have studied about what is menstrual cycle, what are all the different phases, and what changes occur, and how the hormones are playing their role. Thank you, children.